Today we will discuss another probability distribution known as normal distribution. This normal distribution may be the most important and also the most popular theoretical distribution among various distributions of probability theory. The most striking property of normal distribution is its symmetric frequency curve. In this screen, we can see three different frequency curves. A positively skewed frequency curve in the left side, negatively skewed in the right side, and a symmetric frequency curve in the middle. The positively skewed frequency curve mod is less than median less than mean. In a negatively skewed frequency curve, mean is less than median less than mod, while in a symmetric frequency curve, mean, median, mod coincide at a single point. Therefore, all these three measures of center tendencies will be equal in a symmetric frequency curve. This maximum point value of this symmetric frequency curve attains at their common point of coincidence. And from this common point of coincidence, the frequency curve will be decreasing on either side in the same rate. That's why we have a symmetric frequency curve. Now, these type of frequency curve are occurring in lot of data sets. For example, in the case of the data sets related to the measurements of height, weight of persons or things, or IQ of children, we can see that this maximum frequency occurring class intervals will be at the middle of the frequency table. And from this maximum occurring frequencies class intervals, the frequencies will be decreasing for class intervals above and below the middle class intervals. That's why these frequency tables, frequency curve will be in a symmetric shape. This is the common property possessed by lot of data sets occurring in our day-to-day life situations. For example, if you consider a machine producing screws of length 4 inches, and if you classify the screws according to their length, you can see that most of the screws have length very close to 4 inches, but some of the lengths will be deviated from 4 inches. So if you consider their frequency table or the corresponding frequency curve, it shows that the maximum height will be occurring at 4, and towards left and right side of the frequency curve, the graph will be decreasing the same pattern. So this feature of normal distribution is applied for modeling lot of data sets related to business, economics, medical sciences, engineering, agriculture, education, sociology, etc. The common feature of all these data sets is most of the observations will cluster around the central values of the frequency curve, and from this place the frequencies will be decreasing either same rate on either side of this maximum attaining point. That shows the symmetric shape of this normal distribution. Apart from this practical importance of normal distribution, its close connection with lot of real life situations, it has a lot of theoretical importance also. We have found that the binomial distribution can be approximated using normal distribution when n tends to infinity. You can see the graph of this binomial distribution. Here we consider this binomial distribution with n equals 10 and p equals 0.15. Clearly this is a positively skewed frequency curve. When n is increasing, we can see the shape becomes more or less symmetric. Now this is for n equals 40. Now n equals 70, n equals 100, n equals 170. Here the shape is very symmetric. So when n tends to infinity, binomial distribution becomes, the frequency curve of binomial distribution becomes symmetric. The similar property can be found in Poisson distribution, student-state distribution, chi-square distribution, and many other distributions also. Therefore, in all these cases, those distributions can be approximated with the help of normal distribution. Apart from this, the most striking importance of normal distribution is in central limit theorem. According to central limit theorem, if you study any characteristic of large number of persons or items, that that characteristic will definitely trace a symmetric shape. In all these cases, normal distribution is a very powerful tool for modeling the data sets related to these random phenomena. So, therefore, normal distribution is considered as a powerful tool in statistical inference. Most of the statistics considered in statistical inference are treated as normally distributed with the support of central limit theorem. With this short introduction about the importance and the practical situations of normal distribution, we come to the equation of normal distribution. So, in normal distribution, the random variable considered is continuous and its range of variation is from minus infinity to infinity. A random variable x with range minus infinity to infinity is said to follow normal distribution if its PDF is f of x equal to 1 by sigma root 2 pi e raised to minus 1 by 2 into x minus mu by sigma whole square. Here the variable is between minus infinity and infinity, that is x between minus infinity and infinity. The constant mu is between minus infinity and sigma is greater than 0. The constants involved in the equation of normal distribution are mu and sigma. Therefore, we address a normal distribution in terms of its constants mu and sigma square. So, the notation x follows n mu sigma square is to represent a variable having normal distribution with equation given above. Yes. Now, we found that this most striking property of normal distribution is its symmetric frequency curve. We can examine mathematically this symmetricity of this normal PDF using this relation of g of a plus x equal to g of a minus x, where g of x is a function of x. So g of x is said to be symmetric about a if g of a plus x is equal to g of a minus x. You can see that g of x equal to x square is symmetric about 0, g of x equal to mod x is symmetric about 0, or g of x equal to x minus 2 square is symmetric about x equal to 2 and dot. So in the case of normal distribution, if we take mu plus x and mu minus x in the place of x, we can see that f of mu plus x will be equal to f of mu minus x. This can be verified by putting mu plus x in the place of x. So it is mu plus x minus mu square by sigma. Likewise, mu minus x is f of mu minus x minus mu by sigma square. In both cases, mu and minus mu will cancel each other. Therefore, f of mu plus x is equal to f of mu minus x, and therefore this value will be 1 by sigma root 2 pi e raised to minus x square by 2. This shows that this normal distribution PDF is symmetric about x equal to mu. Later we can examine the same thing using statistical measures. Mathematically we observe that the function is symmetric about x equal to mu. Now in integration we have some properties for symmetric integrands, that is if any function gx symmetric about x equal to a, we can see that integral minus infinity to infinity gx dx will be equal to twice integral a to infinity gx dx. Here the lower limit will be the point of symmetricity. We know that if f of x is symmetric about x equal to 0, that is an even function, then this property will be integral minus infinity to infinity gx dx equal to twice integral 0 to infinity gx dx. There the point of symmetricity is 0, therefore the integral will be twice integral 0 to infinity gx dx. In the case of normal distribution, this property will enable us to find out the various properties of normal distribution. Here we consider integral minus infinity to infinity gx dx is equal to twice integral mu to infinity gx dx. Now with this short introduction about the importance of normal distribution and also the equation of normal distribution, we can come to the properties of normal distribution.